Hi, I'm Björn Nilsson. I make films and take photos for a living. I'm here in northern Sweden in a town called Örnsköldsvik, and today I'm taking you on a trip to Abisko, which is one of the best places in the world to see the Northern Lights. In this how-to tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a stunning time-lapse of the Northern Lights, or if you really want to get scientific, the Aurora Borealis. And with that, let's pack! I'm taking two camera bodies. It's important to have a backup, and also it allows me to shoot from multiple angles. These camera bodies have a built-in interval timer, which is perfect for time-lapse photography. And next up are the lenses. I recommend wide-angle lenses with big apertures. An aperture of f2.8 or greater. I'm taking two photo tripods and I will weigh them down with my heavy camera bag. We're going on an adventure in Arctic temperatures, so don't forget to bring warm clothes. So now we are arriving in Abisko. We can see the iconic view of Laporten, which tells us we are now in the Scandinavian mountains. This spot right here offers a great view of the mountain range, and the sky here will soon be filled with the swirling northern lights. So now it's time to get a bit technical. I'm setting up the self-timer to 2 seconds to avoid small vibrations from pressing the shutter release button. So I'm putting the camera in fully manual mode, manual exposure and manual focus. Then I'm opening up the aperture to its maximum opening. This lens goes to f1.8. And then I pull the focus to infinity. And then I take it back until the mountain range is sharp. There we go. The white balance is set to 3200 or 4200. And as I shoot in RAW, this isn't as important as I can change it later in post-production. Then I put the ISO to 1600 and the shutter speed to 5 seconds. It's good to monitor the brightness with a histogram to make sure it's not over or underexposed. Then I will adjust my shutter speed and ISO depending on the light in the sky. I highly recommend to remove the UV filter when shooting the northern lights, as this may damage the picture. And then I will take a test shot to see that all the settings are on point, that the focus is sharp and that the exposure is not over or underexposed. It's looking really good. Let's start shooting. You can decide the length of the time-lapse by multiplying the desired clip length with the desired frame rate. I want to make a 10-second time-lapse at 25 FPS, which means frames per second. 10 times 25 is 250. So to create a 10-second time-lapse of the northern lights, I need to take 250 pictures. This will take about 4 minutes, but you may have to film for up to 20 minutes depending on the strength of the aurora. Alright, I'm setting up the interval timer to take 1 shot each second to fully capture the swirling movement of the northern lights. This is truly magnificent. This is more than a light show. Look at the sky. While filming, I thought to myself how lucky I am to experience the Northern Lights. It takes you on such a magical and emotional journey. I took the photos in RAW format, but you can easily convert the files to JPEG. I'm importing all my photos to the Adobe Premiere timeline with a duration of 1 frame per picture. The images I took have a 3:2 aspect ratio. Now I'm going to resize and crop to an aspect ratio of 16:9. There you have it! Export and enjoy a beautiful time-lapse of the Northern Lights. Thank you for watching. I'm happy that you joined me on this cold adventure to Abisko. Subscribe to Story Hunter's YouTube page for more videos like this and drop your questions in the comments below.